And now, I will be talking about organizational supports for cultural competence. On the organizational level, support for cultural competence requires that organizations have the capacity to value diversity, conduct self-assessments, manage the dynamics of difference, acquire and institutionalize cultural knowledge, and adapt to the diversity and cultural contexts of the individuals and communities they serve. The advocacy for the systems level approaches to cultural competence remains on strategies aimed at health promotion initiatives and workforce development. One of the organizational supports for cultural competence is the healthcare organizations. They serve clients from diverse indigenous and other ethnic and racial groups on a daily basis, and it requires appropriate client-centered systems and services for provision of optimal healthcare. Support for cultural competence promotes relationships based upon understanding and knowledge of how one's own cultural beliefs and values influence the organization of information, perceptions, feelings, experiences, and coping strategies. This involves being able to identify, learn from, and incorporate this into the helping process. Leadership can make a difference in the implementation of culturally responsive practices by creating an organizational climate that encourages and supports such practices. This includes a willingness to discuss the importance of cultural competence, try new practices or approaches, tolerate the uncertainty that accompanies transitional periods during which practices and procedures are evolving, respond to unforeseen barriers, and revise innovations that are not working as intended. It is important that leadership be genuinely committed to the effort and that their support be tangibly apparent in the allocation of relevant resources. A strong commitment to improving organizational cultural competence should include the obligation to monitor procedures after they have been implemented, maintain and re-evaluate new practices, and provide resources and opportunities for ongoing training and culturally competent supervision. Here are the strategies implemented by organizations to support cultural competence. First, learn about oneself. So get started by exploring historical roots, beliefs, and values. Describe experiences, thinking, and characterizing the most representative style of thought as rationale-centered. During this self-assessment, this makes people aware of their own biases while sparking open-minded about other cultures. Next strategy is to learn about different cultures. Seek cultural insight through journal articles and academic books. One of the best ways to immerse yourself in another culture's worldview is to learn a second language. This is the most mind-expanding experiences to reach out and connect to different organizations for cultural competence. Third strategy, interact with diverse groups. Arranging a research project, practicum experience where you work with people from a different culture is a great way to enhance cultural competence. It is important to supplement work and experiences to be able to seek help by interacting to different peers. And lastly, attend diversity-focused conferences. Get formal training on diversity-related research and practice issues, learn about the latest research, and meet potential collaborators that are focused specifically on diversity issues. That's all for today. I hope you learned something from the 3 topics that we have discussed. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.